There's the assumption that we have a holistic healthcare system, but within cancer services, there's not been much psychological support up until recently. Everybody that's had cancer is affected psychologically and emotionally in some way, and so are the families. So it's important that we address that and, again, try and come up with projects that can improve access to those services. I'm a member of the Psychological Small Community, and we have been focusing on kind of getting it up and running and kind of expressing the importance of this small community and how it affects all aspects of every single cancer there is in all age groups. As a result of that, I now sit on the psychology board, and at the moment we're kind of looking at a framework of how we're going to go about different projects. But the main focus of that was to be included in all the different cancer boards. What's been difficult, I think, is the people that sit on the board, the healthcare professionals. It's a lot of time to ask of them and commitment, and I think sometimes they're not able to get time off clinic. So that kind of affects how often the board meets, and at the moment we're waiting on a new board director, so that's kind of slowed things down. As a service user, all of us are giving up a lot of time, and it is quite a lot of effort in some ways with the reading, and it does feel like sometimes you're bringing it up time and time again that there's an issue, but it doesn't seem to kind of be addressed kind of in a concrete way. That's not to say people have tried. Matt Millen are really kind of supportive in how we can move forward, what we can ask of the board, how we can talk to the other board members. As I say, I do find it frustrating, but I'm quite a tenacious person, so I think myself and the other board member, with the two of us, we will push it forward, and we're quite vocal in achieving that. It's important to keep pushing it because people are going through treatment and are entering survivorship, and they've gone from constantly being looked after, cared for, having the needs met because they're actually in hospital, to going home with maybe disfigurement, emotional scars, scars that you can't see, and if they've not been supported emotionally and psychologically, then there will be problems with coping mechanisms, that affects health-related quality of life. And it's a massive chain of events that can actually happen. I know from myself that I had no psychological support when I was ill, from diagnosis all the way through. Even now I'm finding it difficult getting access to the right support. So I think it is very, very important that we address it and really push it forward, because we're doing an injustice if it isn't addressed.